Yay! I'm up a bit later than usual. But hey, Firefly, keeping up with Star Rail. Let's go.
Albert, watch your words. Don't go overboard
Oh
like
God.
last time.
Who
I'll
could it
play it
be?
safe this time.
It has
I
to
won't
be one
provoke
of the
anyone.
Stellaron
Don't worry.
Hunters.
I can
Come
handle
on.
myself. The Glamoth
Hey.
Empire's Iron Cavalry, the molten knights who set everything in their path ablaze, are unshakable instruments
Let's
of war.
go.
This is the terrifying impression left by the Stellaron Hunter Sam. But what most don't know is that Sam is just the code name for the armor.
That
Its
music
wearer
again.
is in fact a
Let's
seemingly
go.
frail young lady. Clad in armor and fighting for her life, this is the star of today's Keep It Up with Star Rail.
Looks
What?
like the studio's had a little bit of a makeover since I was last here.
What on earth?
The battle-worn set designed by Boot Hill.
Oh
Let's
my
leave
God.
those sad times behind and move on.
Rest in
Bear
peace.
understand
This
the
Boot Hill
stand
went
armor
all
designs
in.
and combat style of its wearer, Firefly. We've invited an expert in the field of mech research for this episode, Mr. Yang.
Just
I
because
don't
he
know
made an
about
anime
expert,
on
but I
it.
do have a keen interest in mechs.
You're too modest.
Oh,
Without
such a
further
missed
ado,
opportunity. It wasn't
let's begin
Kafka. I
with Keep It Up with
appreciate
Star
the
Rail.
art guy.
Firefly is a fire-type character
Cute.
following the path of destruction. This well-trained warrior fights in a Firefly Type 4 strategic assault mech, codenamed Sam, taking the battlefield with immense force. When Sam uses basic attack, they deal fire damage to a single enemy.
Channeling energy into the
That
gauntlet
expression,
and using
God.
jets at the elbows,
From-
they
from
deliver
Well,
a
specifically, I
powerful,
mean.
straight punch, a simple yet effective move.
When Sam uses their skill, they consume their own HP to regenerate a fixed amount of energy and deal increased fire damage to a single enemy. In addition, their next action is advanced forward.
Nice.
It's a powerful move, all right, but more importantly, it's also a certified classic. Man, just imagine donning that armor. Hard not to get a little fired up.
Even without the armor, you seem to be firing up the studio, Mr. Yang. The lower Sam's HP, the less damage they sustain. And when
Sweet.
combat starts, if energy is below a certain percent, Sam will regenerate it. When energy is full again,
Nice.
Sam will dispel all
So
debuffs
nice.
on themselves. When Sam uses their ultimate, they enter complete combustion and action is advanced forward by 100%. Sam's basic attack and skill are enhanced too.
In this state, the armor's reactor energy undergoes a change. It's not a product of some hidden function as much as an externalization of the wearer's iron will.
This change isn't just a change in
Huh.
appearance, it also brings greater destructive power. When Sam uses an enhanced basic attack, they restore HP and deal increased fire damage to a single target enemy. When Sam uses enhanced
Look
skill,
how
they'll restore
look how
HP
cool
and apply
Sam
fire
looks.
weakness on a target enemy that lasts for a set number of turns. They'll also deal fire damage to the target and enemies adjacent to it based on the unit's break effect and attack. It's worth noting that both enhanced basic attack and enhanced skill
Okay.
have higher toughness reduction and can inflict weakness break on enemies more quickly.
Nice.
Additionally, while Sam is in complete combustion, their weakness break efficiency, speed, and effect resistance are increased, and the damage reduction from talent will remain at max.
With offensive and defensive abilities, performance parameters are quite comprehensive. Miss Firefly's willpower has pushed this weapon beyond its design.
That's right, and as she gains more combat experience, she'll unlock more of this armor's potential. After unlocking a certain trace, even if an enemy has no fire weakness, Sam can still reduce some of the enemy's toughness while in complete combustion.
Let's
While in
go.
complete combustion, Sam cannot use their ultimate. Complete combustion's countdown appears in the action order. At the start of the turn, the countdown dispels complete combustion. Using her technique, Firefly transforms and leaps into the air
Yes.
and can move freely for a set
Tactical
duration. When the
nuke.
duration ends, she descends and immediately attacks all enemies within a certain range. At the start of each wave in battle, all enemy targets without fire weakness will be inflicted with fire weakness, lasting for a
Oh,
certain number
that's
of
even
turns.
better. Oh
Fire
my
damage is
God.
then dealt to all enemies.
Using
Force
the
fire
transformation
weakness.
device,
Force
she
fire
enters
weakness
in
again for
dramatic
all.
descent, delivering a crushing blow to the enemy. You know, when it comes to animation and tokusatsu, this really is a timeless trope. Brings back memories
God.
of my animation days.
In
Yeah, there it is.
summary, Sam in complete combustion can drive enemies into weakness break faster and deal substantial damage during that period. entering complete combustion ASAP, and having
Hey,
teammates
of course
provide
they
weakness
show
break
Harmony
related buffs
Trailblazer.
can make them much more effective against enemies. Let's dive into a real battle and witness Firefly's powers on the battlefield.
So Team
in her
Comp is
Sam
looking
armor.
like it'll
The
be
first fight scene from the
Firefly,
Tokusatsu
Harmony
is damned up by me,
Trailblazer,
who has Sam
Ruan
begins
May,
now.
and
We see
Gallagher.
Firefly teaming up with the Trailblazer, facing off against the Antimatter Legion.
For everything
notorious
to
for their
benefit
heinous
Break Effect.
deeds throughout the galaxy. The Trailblazer takes their first action. They use their skill to reduce the enemy's toughness, and their energy is also fully regenerated. Right after, the Trailblazer uses their ultimate to grant Firefly the backup dancer buff. Now it's time for the star of the show. Firefly takes the stage. She operates Sam and unleashes her skill. The attack costs some of her HP, but the HP lost is converted to Sam's energy. Sam unleashes their ultimate, entering complete combustion. In this state, the enemy's toughness is rendered meaningless before the might of Sam. Sam takes action again and uses enhanced skill, applying fire weakness to the enemy's main force, then immediately driving them into weakness break. Thanks to the Trace's effect, even nearby enemies without fire weakness have their toughness reduced by the attack that Sam just unleashed. It's Sam's turn again on the battlefield. And with
I
the
wonder how
support
many
of the
characters we're
Trailblazer's
going to
backup
get that
dancer
just seem
buff,
to
Sam
completely
not only
ignore
deals
having
damage to the enemies,
you know,
but
weakness-related
also inflicts an additional
issues.
super break damage. With coordinated teamwork and swift attacks,
We've got
the
Acheron
enemies
who
are able
outright
to
just
rise
ignores
again.
it in a roll.
And
We've
that's
got
a
Silver Wolf
wrap.
who can apply
What
weaknesses,
an
and then we've
exhilarating
got
battle.
both
It's
Boot
when
Hill
we got my
and
blood
Firefly
pumping.
capable of applying the
I'm
weaknesses.
just worried that if Sam
as
comes in
DPS.
one day, we'll have to change the decor again.
Nah!
Reminds me, the Trailblazer showed me a set of Albert-inspired armor. Perhaps you'd like to take a look?
Oh, I can have a set of armor too? Why did you say so earlier? Let me put it on first, and then we can re-record this episode. Ooh, when facing ruthless criminals like the Stellaron Hunters, I, Albert, shall
Good
never
luck with that.
devise a retreat. This Sam here is nothing to fear.
There we go. Oh, maybe your weapons department can reference the design.
Let me see.
Now, the concept focuses on a movable defense. The sturdy frame and overall durability can withstand the majority of attacks.
Huh? That's weird. Wait, let me take another look.
Ha!
That's so weird. Hey, kid, why am I a pauldron? I want to have the armor, not be the armor.
Ha! They referenced it, that's sweet. But god, yeah, Firefly's kit. So, yeah, we really seemingly are going into the wave of break effect related DPSs, which is good. I think it's a very good change to have different functionality for the DPSs, not just a focus on crit. I still think that Firefly's banner is probably one of the meanest timed ones when it comes to... She has amazing characters on her actual banner, but it's the banner that runs alongside it that's incredibly mean. They just went all in on getting our money using Ruan May there because it looks like Ruan May is going to be one of her best supports because of that break effect boon specifically. So the question becomes, when we eventually have all of her information, what is more important to her? Her eidolons, because I imagine that her light cone kind of goes without saying, because that's normally the case. The light cones designed for specific characters are their best in slots. Or will it be her team comp and having Ruan May there? Which one is going to potentially improve her damage more? Because depending on which, depends on what I'm going to probably do. I'd rather it be that Firefly actually prefers her eidolons, but there's no way to know that until they get shown. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm still intrigued that they chose Welt. I probably would have been happier if they picked one of the Stellaron Hunters, but at the same time with what Albert says at the end, yeah, good luck with that one. He already had his bank account hacked into by Silver Wolf. So yeah, and after what happened with Boot Hill, I don't know. Will he invite any more quote-unquote criminals into the studio? We'll see.